I have no problem with it. And, you know, quite frankly, I say this with some hesitation, because I'm being paid to do this. Okay, so you know, take it with a grain of salt, however large a grain you want to use. But I have seen these things up close. I've seen them in operation. Would I want to live, you know, 500? Kevin and Ella, 504 feet from the nearest one? No. No, I would not consider that an acceptable situation, although he seems fine. He's perfectly fine with it, so I guess some people would see it that way. I wouldn't. But at a half a mile, yeah, I would not have an issue with that. There's, you know, if it's properly sited, if there's, you know, it's done right, and there's a lot more known about how to do it right today than there was 5, 6 years ago. And those standards are very, very stringent in the state of Vermont. I would feel quite comfortable with that. And quite frankly, my view is, I think, and I felt this way before I talked to PR. I actually felt this way back when, I don't know if I should say this out loud, but Governor Douglas has been critical of large-scale wind on state-owned land. He has not been supportive of that. And that policy was developed when I was Commissioner of Environmental Conservation. And we had to have the decision as to which department within the agency would take the lead on developing the policy that support basically that. And the decision was made that it would be the Department of Fish and Wildlife? No, Recreation and Parks, Department of State-owned lands, Recreation and Parks, that would take the lead. And internally, part of the reason was because I disagreed with the governor's position even back then, and I wouldn't have been a very good advocate for it. That being said, I personally see them as a form of kinetic sculpture. I personally think they're elegant and they're beautiful, especially if they're properly sited, you know, with a decent distance between, evenly spaced, that kind of thing. I think the array in Lemster is beautiful, but I can't tell you if you think it's a blight on the landscape. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, because it's a completely personal decision, and I'm no more right than and you're no more wrong. It's a personal decision. All we can do is try to provide you with the best opportunity to see an accurate representation of what it's going to look like, or go see it in real life, you know, real life, real time, and then make whatever judgment you make.